there's an event or happening, reach out to us. We would love to be able to promote it right here on the radio and our streaming devices. And we do various events for the Ludington Area Center for the Arts, and they are in the studio with us, and we get to actually talk about these events live. And they are back. Andrew Skinner, the Executive Director of the Ludington Area Center for the Arts. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, thanks for coming in. And Katie Provenzano, see, I got your name right? Yeah, there we go. Back in the studio. And now I'm going to get your title wrong, though. It's not coordinator. Now,
programming coordinator.
Programming coordinator.
Close.
I will get that eventually. But we appreciate you coming back in because we get to talk about concerts and workshops today and exhibits. We were just in your neck of the woods last week, Andrew, and we were talking about the exhibits and seeing those in person about the international exhibit that's there. And what's sort of the feedback that you're getting so far from everybody?
So great feedback on the Celebrating the Sacred Women exhibit going on now through March 31st in our main gallery. We had our monthly artist reception last Friday, and it was pretty packed. I'd say we probably had a little over 150 people in attendance for that.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
Really good turnout for that. Lots of great comments on the art. And then while people were there, they also got a chance to check out the officially opened Art Shop 107 by LACA, our redone gift shop. So
and it sounded like it well, from seeing the new gift shop, it's such a breath of fresh air, right?
yes, it's amazing what a new coat of paint and moving some stuff around and adding some. There's more work that Patty did than just painting, but it's gorgeous in there. People are coming in and finding new art and purchasing it right on up.
All right, very cool. Is there a favorite piece in there that you get a chance to see when you walk through it all?
Every time I go in there, I notice something different. There's a couple new paintings. There was a couple paintings from a high school artist that was in our high school show that had approached us about putting some stuff in the gift shop. Her stuff, it ended up selling, so that was really cool. But those were really cool pieces to see in there. And there's some new paintings by some new artists. Patty, who's in charge of the gift shop and our office, she's been pulling in some new artists. So it's always cool to see those new pieces coming in.
And the gift shop's open when LACA is open?
Yes.
And what are those hours, by the way?
It is Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 to 4. Wednesday from 11 to 6. And Saturday, 11 to 2. And then anytime we have an evening activity like a concert or something like that, then the gift shop is open as well.
All right. You know that all those times, which is good. Katie, I tried to put him on the spot. It didn't work.
He knew it all.
Absolutely. Program coordinator, program and the events that happen at LACA is a big part of this community. It's something that invites people in. Be able to give artists that have maybe done some drawings or paintings at home and don't know that outlet to start. And these workshops and these events, they really do help bring the community and the arts, in a sense, together, right?
And most of our workshops are for a beginner. They're a way to try something new. I would say there's very few that we have that have a prerequisite. So it's an opportunity to try or expand on some knowledge that you might have at home. And we've got a few going on. Actually, we have one tonight that's a new workshop for us. It's glass painting with Marie Barnett. And she has a one-stroke technique that she's certified in. So you're going to be able to learn that technique along with painting flowers on glassware.
Oh, very
so we're
cool.
excited about that.
Have the two of you, have you tried this out, Katie, where you're like, all right, let's bring this workshop in and try it before you start letting others do it too?
I would have liked to have tried this one previously, but Maria is somebody who we've featured in our December Christmas shop as well as in our art shop. So we know her artwork well, and we've been able to talk with her. I haven't personally been able to try it, but I know that it's going to be a successful one because her artwork is wonderful. She's inspiring. She has an amazing story. She actually lost her ability to paint with her right hand after a car accident and taught herself how to paint again with her left hand.
Wow.
So she's somebody who, no matter what obstacle you have, she'll help you kind of overcome that. She said she had a student that had some tremors, and they figured out a way to be able to continue to paint during a workshop. So I think that everyone would be able to learn from Marie, but she has an attitude of this. If you're interested in this, you should try it.
Very cool. Tell us about what time tonight.
It's from 6 to 8, and there's still a couple spots left. So if you're interested, you can register on our website, or you can call 231-845-2787.
All right. A great idea. And it sounds like a very inspiring individual. Hopefully you'll have her on when she does another workshop in the future. Bring her on the radio with us. Let's talk about some other workshops that are happening here in the near future.
So we last night we had our third Tai Chi class. So it's a 6-series class. Leslie Cannon is teaching that workshop. So that was the third one in the series, and we've been getting a lot of calls about it. So he's already added another 6 weeks beginner class, and that's going to start April 11th, and that's a Tuesday, and again from 6 to 7 again, and it's 6 consecutive Tuesdays. Right. I did take a little video last night. I snuck in, put them on the spot, and you can see the students. They're about halfway through what they're going to end up learning, the sequence that he's teaching. It's sort of a shorter Tai Chi sequence, and so if you were thinking you might be interested, it's an opportunity if you want to go to our Facebook page to kind of see what that looks like. And
is that the slow moving? And everything.
It's slow moving and balance, and I mean that's how it's using your muscle, because you're having to shift your weight.
Do that again. There you go. Okay, yeah. There you go. Andrew's posing for the cameras here, but that kind of goes in with. But how did the walk on the floor? What was that? What was it called?
Labyrinth.
Yes, labyrinth. That kind of ties into that, right?
Yeah. So the labyrinth is kind of a meditative process of where you're walking through the labyrinth and kind of reflecting on your thoughts and focusing on your breathing as you slowly make your way through the trails of the labyrinth and then to eventually to the end. It's kind of a meditative process. I believe some of the students from the Tai Chi class last night went to walk the labyrinth afterwards. So that's available in our performance hall. Most days when we're open, a couple times we have a couple groups that meet in the performance hall, so we have to change the setting in there, and then we have a couple concerts coming up, so we'll be adding the seats in there. But on most days, the labyrinth will be available, and then we have a special event on March the 20th from 5 to 6:30, I think. We're having a special Equinox drum circle that the community is invited to come in and take part in. No drumming experience needed. You don't even have to have your own drums. We have a bunch of people that are bringing drums in, and we'll gladly kind of give you a little bit of instruction on how to bang away and welcome in the Equinox.
Very cool.
And then following that, there will be time to walk the labyrinth as well.
Katie, what do you think when I hear about these workshops and these events that you're putting on? I think that we're kind of pushing ourselves to the edge to explore more, to be able to, participate in these activities, to maybe even explore our artistic talents a little bit further. Is that what you get from these, or is that what you're trying to achieve a little bit there?
I mean, I think that if you push yourself to do anything new, it increases your ability to learn. It increases your creativity in other areas of your life. I think movement, like the labyrinth and the Tai Chi and the other movement classes that we're doing at LACA, they help to promote creativity. Movement is a big part of getting away from blocks at work or in your other areas of life. So, and they also kind of bring people together. They're usually things that you do. The labyrinth is something that can be done, by yourself, individual, to be able to sort of meditate. But the Tai Chi you're doing as a group, the line dancing you do as a group. So it's a social aspect, and it promotes creativity.
And the labyrinth, it sounds like it's going to be maybe even not permanent, but it's going to stick around for a while, right?
Yeah, I think the labyrinth will stick around for a while, and then I'm really impressed with the look of it on the floor. I've been kind of nudged by a few people of we should paint this on the floor, but I think it would be kind of cool to continue to use tape like we're doing, and then switch it up every once in a while and come up with some different labyrinth type designs. So that way we can keep things changed and, once you do it, then you can come and try a different one eventually.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
All right. If you're just joining us, we're talking with Katie and Andrew from LACA, Ludington Area Center for the Arts, this morning. Katie, what concerts are in store for us?
Well, this weekend we have two. We actually have Brian Oberlin is coming. His concert starts at 7 o'clock on Saturday. And then he has a workshop. Is it 1 o'clock?
It's from 1 to 3
1 to
on
3.
Saturday. Okay. So Brian Oberlin is the mandolin player in the bluegrass band Full Chord. Performed a couple times at the Ludington Area Center for the Arts. He's coming in. Will be teaching a mandolin workshop on Saturday afternoon. All the students that take that workshop get a free ticket to the evening concert.
Cool.
And then tickets to the evening concert, if you are not up to trying your hand at mandolin, you do need to include your own mandolin as well.
Okay.
He does not supply mandolins. But tickets are just $10 in advance and can be purchased at LACA or online by going to our website, ludingtonartscenter.org.
If you haven't seen Brian perform before, he was here with the mandolin orchestra earlier this year, and he's funny. It's a really enjoyable. I mean, the music is great, but I was surprised by how much I laughed. He's a really fun guy.
Yeah, awesome. And the entertainment side, you've done well with that, with all of the events that come in. And mandolin, by the way, that's the smallest one, right?
Well, I would say the smallest one is a ukulele.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
And then mandolin, and then I guess
Violin?
guitar.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's probably something else in there.
yeah. It's probably, yes, true.
You're going to be opening up a music. No, we have a music store.
We have a music store. They got us covered left and right.
Yes, which will educate us on those.
Yes.
By the way, we're talking with Andrew Skinner and Katie Provenzano here on Mom FM. Let's talk. Well, you said 2 concerts this weekend. Did we cover both of them?
So we have on Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock. We have an afternoon of Irish music, getting in the mood of St. Patrick's Day coming up next Friday. So we have the band Selkie. They're from the Grand Rapids area, and they'll be joined by area musician Ben Travers for a concert Sunday afternoon. Tickets are also $10 in advance and $15 at the door. You can buy those at LACA or on our website, again, is ludingtonartscenter.org.
All right, and lots of opportunity to support the Ludington Area Center for the Arts. When we talk about the ticket prices, that goes back into, as we saw with the gift shop, huge improvements there with all the activities that you have. Things that you give back to the community. You do the concerts that you put on in the park. So there's a lot of activities and opportunities for us as the community to support LACA, and that is by attending the events that you put out there.
Yeah, and then we have another event, speaking of supporting.
Yeah.
So on March 21st, we're going to have a quartet coming in from Wisconsin, the Black Cat Ensemble, and they're going to be coming in actually on the 20th, and they'll be out at Mason County Eastern working with the band students out there. And then they contacted me and wanted to know if we could do some sort of benefit concert. They would take their cut of the tickets and donate it back to the band program at Mason County Eastern. And I said, we would love to do a concert like that, and I'll throw in my portion too. So 100% of the ticket proceeds, or ticket sales, from the concert on the 21st of the Black Cat Ensemble are going to the Mason County Eastern band program, and it's going to be a 2-set show with in the middle of, during the kind of intermission between the Black Cat Ensemble, we'll have a performance by the Mason County Eastern band students as well. So
That's
a
a
great
great
way
idea.
to support that local band program. Their instructor, Claire Dixon, does an amazing job out there. So any way that we can get them some recognition, and to raise some funds for their program is awesome.
All right, we'll keep pushing that here on the radio as well. And thanks for doing that for them. I think that says a lot about LACA and your team there for sure. Katie, I'm going to ask you one final question before we wrap up today. We're just getting into the edges of spring. We look at a day like today. It's amazing. The one thing you're looking forward to personally at LACA this year that you're planning already? What's something coming up in the future?
Oh, we have a lot of spring workshops, but I'm going to talk about Deb Borma. She is doing a sheep felting workshop. So you think spring, think sheep out in a meadow. It's sort of a large square fabric that has trees and flowers and these cute little puffy felted sheep. So that's she's done several of these felted workshops. She works really hard on trying to come up with a pattern that everybody can work together, make it their own, but that it's able to be completed in a couple hours.
Cool.
So that's going to be on March 16th from 6 to 8:30, and that's a Thursday.
All right, so it's good. Just next Thursday for that.
Yeah.
And Andrew, anything that you're looking forward to this year that we can share with the audience?
I do have something, but I can't reveal it yet.
Okay,
I've got one step completed. I need one other approval coming up next week. And then I can share the big
Ooh, a
news.
teaser.
I know. All right. We're looking forward to it for sure. And here's the best part is that, Katie, we can send everybody to the website for all of the details to purchase tickets and your social media, too. You're keeping up to date with that. Lots of photos. I expect the Tai Chi. Is the video up for Tai Chi yet?
It's up. Yep.
All right. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then is line dancing still going on?
Yes, line dancing is still going on. So last week, Amy was actually traveling to Fort Wayne. She was at a line dancing, I'm going to say convention. It was like a 4-day. She learns new dances. She's a renowned choreographer, so she was sharing some of her dances. So she's coming back. We're having her again on Thursday. She's going to be bringing new dances, new energy. We're excited to have her. We missed her last week, so we're excited to have that program continue.
All right. Sounds good. Lots of great things happening at the Ludington Area Center for the Arts. Again, website, Andrew, for people to go to is
LudingtonArtsCenter.org.
All right. And make sure you check out all the social media pages. You guys are doing a fantastic job, and we're loving the support to the community and getting those out to just explore their artistic impression, right? Expression. That would be the word. And we appreciate both of you coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
You got it. It's just after 10 o'clock, 10:10 here on 102.7 Mom FM. John Tesh coming up in just a matter of seconds. Keep it locked here to 102.7 Mom FM. And at 10:27, listen for that cue to call your chance to win and get qualified today for the Matchbox 20 tickets and overnight stay and dinner for two prior to the concert. Coming up on 102.7 Mom FM.
Thanks for